Good morning, y'all, and welcome to week 42, I believe, which means that there's only about 10 more weeks left in the year. Crazy, right? It also means there's only about 10 weeks left of the series. As I'm really hoping that nothing comes up to where I should get off track and I should still be able to post every single week for 52 weeks. No matter the length of time you've been here, I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you. Today is Plyo. It's Friday. Today is Plyo Friday. That makes no sense. There's not even any alliteration there, but whatever. So the game plan is, right now it's 4:52 a.m. I have a 5 a.m. client session. It's virtual. I will go to Plyo. I am hoping to also have time to do core. Most likely I'll do like rollouts. I don't know, something in addition to rollouts. Also, what I've been doing with those are doing like 10, then 8, then 6, then 4, then 2, and that's 30. And I was like, wow. Well, I guess I could really just do 3 sets of 10, but whatever, that was more fun. Then what else? If I have time, which I don't know about that part, then I may do like a 10 to 15, 20-minute walk. That might be pushing it. I do know I will have time, or I should have time for at least like 25 minutes of plyo. Yeah, 25 minutes of plyo, some isolated core, stretching, and maybe a little walk. But I do plan to take this camera with me so we can record. I feel great this morning. I went to bed at a really good time last night. Like by 9:15, I was asleep, which is the best sleep I've gotten all week. My schedule has definitely been off. So it felt really good this morning. I woke up on my own at like 3 something and I just kind of laid in the bed until recently. And now I'm up. I should have been up doing stuff. Well, no, you know what? It's fine. Good morning. Welcome to week 42. Cannot wait to talk your ear off. Can't wait to show you this week's work. I hope you are following along your program. You're achieving your goals. You're drinking your water. You're minding your business. You are, getting your sleep. You're doing everything that you're supposed to do for your goals. Good morning and happy Saturday. I have to make this really quick because I'm about to hit out the door like ASAP, like immediately. First things first, remember how I told you guys that one of my goals for this month was to get down to like maybe 176 or whatever? Weighed in this morning at 177.8. Literally only 1.8, well, 1.9. No, wait, 1. less than a pound away. I don't know what kind of math I was doing just now. Technically less than, well, unless you want to be like, you want to keep whole numbers. Well, I'm very, very, very close. Very close. So that was like really exciting to see this morning on the scale. What was the other thing? Yes. Oh, wait. I don't know what number I just said, but my it says I weighed in at 177.8. I think that's exactly what I told you. That's what I weighed in at. Also, so, you know, I heard some chit chat and some people talking or whatever about how I ain't really do a 10K because the size of my medal or whatever. They was like, that medal mad small. And I was like, who's medal mad small? I was like, yeah, it is kind of small, but still, I still did a 10K. They was like, well, I think you need to do another one because like that medal ain't even like giving nothing. I was like, oh, where? They're like, yeah. I was like, all right, bet. So I am actually none of that happened, but I am thinking about doing another 10K because that medal just don't sit right with me. Like, look, I gotta show you again. This don't sit right. I keep them at my front door so when people walk in, they know, yeah. No, I really don't have a lot going on. Look at the size of this. Yes, I'm bringing it back out. Look at this. There's no date. There's no nothing. There's nothing to remind me. These are medals. This is a coin. This is a coin with a shoe on it, with wings and paint. That's what this is. These are medals. This is a coin. So I do in fact think I will do another 10K because I just need something heavy, something to prove that like I did this. I have not made any for sure decisions yet on when I'm going to race, but it probably will be kind of soon, like, or October's pushing it because it's already October 11th. So maybe November. I don't know. I'm gonna check and see what races are soon and something that appeals to me because the medal does matter. Like, it matters a lot. I wish I had known that about that one. And then I think about like a cute outfit. Y'all, then I was thinking like if I start doing like 5Ks and stuff again, like 5Ks, I think it's trying to have 8Ks and then like 10Ks, like dressing up on theme, right? Like whatever it's about or whatever I want to make it about, like dressing up for that theme. I think that would be like so cute and gotta keep me kind of engaged too, like, and excited for them. I don't know. But I'm really thinking I literally have to do another 10K because what is that medal? I have to go, remember? So yeah, we are lifting today full body. I hope they have the bay doors open again because that would be perfect. Like, it was amazing last week. Also tomorrow, I'm not going for my long walk like I normally do. I really want to get back to like 9 miles, but I'm not going for my long walk because I want to go to church service tomorrow. So I probably end up taking tomorrow as a rest day and then Monday get into a run. But let's go get this lift in. See ya at the gym. One more thing, my bad, almost forgot. I also made this a few minutes ago. I'm gonna eat this on the way to the gym. Oatmeal, I did double pack. So this is the maple, what is it? Maple, brown sugar and maple protein oatmeal. Then banana, strawberry, and blueberry. And so I'm gonna tear this up on the way. It's definitely gonna help fuel this lift. So just wanted to mention that. Got my water, 40 ounces ready to go. Yeah. Starting off strong with Pitch Shark RDOs, of course. I'm just so amazed at how much my strength has increased with these. I started off with 3 plates, I believe, and then I went up to 4 plates, and then 4 plates into 25, and now 5 plates for reps. Oh, I just keep impressing myself. These felt amazing. They weren't super heavy. It was more so my grip kept giving out. I've also gotten stronger when it comes to chest press. Here I'm doing a seated chest press. I got up to 3 plates for about, I think 5, maybe 6 reps. These are pretty intense by my last set, but they felt good overall. Laying hamstring curls. This machine is kind of awkward. It's hard to get in the right position just because there's so many different like movable pieces. Also for this machine, I'm sure you guys know this, not all cable machines are the same. For this specific laying leg curl machine, I can't go as heavy as I do on like other ones, but it got the job done. That's what mattered. The stimulus is what mattered, not the weight per se. Followed up with leg extensions. I know y'all see those quads. I know y'all see the definition coming in. Lat pull downs. These felt pretty good. I think they were actually kind of heavy if I remember correctly, but we got them done. Get a good stretch at the top. Squeeze those lats. Think elbows to hips when you're pulling down. I can't lie. I'm also impressed with my shoulder press. I never thought I'd be able to get up to a 45. I've been here for a few weeks now. I'm even able to add, I think, a 10. Is that 10 pounds? Is that 5 pounds or 10 pounds? I'm not sure which one, but not the smirk. Lateral, oh my goodness. Lateral shoulder raises, oh my goodness. These are a fave. Per usual, a fave. I ended up doing my last set as a drop set. Shoulders were on fire. Now I want to run this back because last week I talked about it, but here's proof of it. Me curling this 70-pound easy bar. Yeah, for quite a few reps. Well, I said quite a few. It was like 6 or 7. And then followed up with some tricep extensions. I be trying to hit biceps and triceps. I don't like isolate it. I don't enjoy it, but I do it. It is, today's Monday, and this week is going to be so much better than last week. I'm claiming it, I'm speaking it. I'm going to actively try to make sure of it the best I can with everything that's in my control. This morning, I did not go for my run. It is now 4:30. I'm off work. I'm about to go for a run. I did not go for a run because, well, kind of 2 reasons. One, I had early sessions before I went to work. So a 5 o'clock session, my 6 o'clock couldn't make it, and then my 7 a.m. session. So I did have an option to get up prior to that. I didn't, but I think going forward, at least on Wednesday, you know what? On Wednesday, I'm going to try to go before my 5 a.m. session because come 4:30, y'all, like right now, I don't feel like it. Run? What? But either way, I'm going to go, okay? I'm aiming for 2 to 3 miles. It may just end up being 2, but that's for 2 different reasons. One, because, yeah, I know I've expressed that I know I'm rushing because I need to hurry and get over there. Okay, so, whew. My lower back has been bothering me because I'm sitting down a lot more. So it just all depends on how my back feels. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do something about it. Like, I can't let this be it. I'm really gonna have to just stand up more while I'm at work. I have a standing desk. I'm just gonna have to stand up more. That's all. Like, that's literally just what I have to do. 2 is because I have so many things to get done this evening in order to be in a bed at a decent time because, again, I'm trying to make sure I get my full, at least like 7 hours of sleep a night. Last night, I was asleep by like 7:30. 7:30 Central Time, I was asleep. I was so thankful. So this morning, I felt pretty good when it was time for me to get up for my 5 a.m. session. I want to do the same thing tonight. Well, not 7 something. I want to be asleep by like 9:30, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Nope. I guess like 9 o'clock I need to be asleep. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That's only 6 hours. All right, I guess 9 o'clock is probably going to be the earliest, but I have to come back from my run. I have to cook dinner. I've already prepped it. On my lunch break today, I went ahead and prepped everything. I just need to actually cook it. Oh, I need to wash my hair. Like, it's time. So I need to wash my hair and retwist the front of it. So that's going to take me a little bit of time. And I really want to be in a bed at a decent time so I can have an amazing lift tomorrow. I'm going to try to control everything I can in my power today, every single day, to make this week better than it was last week. Right now I'm at like 2,000 steps for the day so far, which of course isn't a lot. Hopefully I'll make that up when I go over here to run. What else? I'm just trying, I have to calm down. I'm just trying to get it all out because I really need to go. Like, my time, if being back working 40 hours a week has taught me anything, is to manage my time even more. Like, every minute be counting, like every single minute. That doesn't mean I have to be busy or doing something every minute, but every minute does in fact count. Like, I'm more conscious of the time I'm spending on my phone and just scrolling. I'm just like, are you really wasting your life scrolling right now when you could be doing something, or you could be resting your mind, or you could be reading because you know you like to read? Like, I'm trying. It's being back working has like really made me appreciate time that I have to do other things and figuring out how to multitask and get a lot more done. This week, I really feel like it's going to be more back on track than it has been over the last 3 weeks. So we trying, y'all. We trying. I feel like there was one other thing I wanted to mention or needed to mention. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I finished the book, The Neighbor, that I told you guys about a few videos ago. Don't recommend. Wasn't a favorite. Didn't like the plot. Didn't like how it was written. Didn't like a lot of things. And I hate to say that because I never want to, you know, I guess you just have to be honest in life, huh? I just don't like, if it's not positive, I don't really want to talk about it negatively with somebody's work, but I also don't want people to waste their time. Like, it wasn't that good. I didn't like it. So I know I recommend, well, I didn't recommend, I know I told you I was reading it. It's not a book that I would personally recommend, is all I'm trying to say. I started a new book. It's another Frida McFadden book. It's called The Intruder. I'll probably read that while I run today. I really think that's it. I need to go again. I know I keep talking about saying this over and over and over. Oh my gosh. Okay, I would hopefully see you guys over there. If I do, it won't be a lot of recording because again, I'm just trying to get in and get out. I really need to do core. Maybe I'll do core tomorrow. I'm gonna have to get up at 3 a.m. every single day, like weekday. I'm just gonna have to. That way I can get my runs in the morning. I get plyo in the mornings on Friday and not wait till the evening to do things. Alrighty then, well, that's that. Let's go. Disappointed because I am at 0.88 of a mile and the right side of my back is like so tight, like it's super duper tight. I did run like the first third of a mile and then I ran a little bit more than that. I think I'm end up walking my second mile because my lower back is really bothering me, which I'm a little disappointed about. But either way, I'm going to get it 2 done. If it starts to ease up, then I'll run again. But if not, I'll just have to walk the other mile. I'm so sorry for the noise in the background. My air fryer is going. The Brussels sprouts are in the air fryer right now, and then afterwards I'll follow up with the chicken. And I actually need to fix some type of carbs, so either rice or protein pasta, one of the two. Anyways, y'all, did y'all see that just now? Did y'all see that? I haven't pulled those calisthenic bars out since I lived at my old place. Mind you, that means it's been, what? I moved in May. So probably April, May, June. We'll go back to, it's been at least since like March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 7 months. Did y'all see that? Like I didn't hold it for like a minute or nothing, but I held it up for a lot longer. Like if y'all were here then, can y'all just please like recognize, like I could hold myself up for maybe what, 5 seconds? I know that was given like 10 seconds. And I really could have held longer. I was just so surprised at myself. Like, I'm holding my weight up. I told you guys I've gotten stronger even though I've dropped body fat. And I'm just like, whoa, I love this. I love it here. I can hold myself up. But it makes sense, actually, because I've been playing on the dip bars at the gym. I don't ever record it. I just be over there playing, but I kind of be holding myself up there, too. Wow, I'm impressed. The run, the run and walk, okay, yeah, my lower back. We're gonna test this out. I think Wednesday morning, watch. If I get up at 3 and go run in the morning, watch it goes a lot smoother than it did this evening. Just watch. The stretching did help. Like my back doesn't feel tight right now. I ended up running and walking 2.68 miles total. Let me see how many steps I'm at. These steps aren't accurate, okay? Because per my, yeah, they're not accurate. Per my ring, which I've had on pretty much most of the day, I'm at 9,182 steps. Per my watch, I'm at 7,663 steps. I didn't put this on until I went to go run, but I was already at 2,000 steps on my ring. So really, I feel like it should be at 9,600 or something. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy. Either way, I'm very, very, very close to my 10,000 steps for the day. I have a lot more movement to do. I still have to finish cooking. I have to wash my hair. Like, I'm still gonna move around some more. So I'm just gonna say I reached 10,000 for the day with all that activity. Because mind you, I still have to stand up and blow dry my hair. I have to retwist some of it. So that's gonna be some movements. Oh, someone asked about some nutrition tips for fat loss / weight loss on my journey, like what that has looked like for me. Really excited about that question. I love when you guys ask me questions because I get to tailor it to things I know y'all want to hear and know about. So I love that. Keep questions coming, please, and thank you. But I'm gonna think on it, write some notes down, so I'll just be yapping, and then I'll get back on probably, I don't know, one day before the video is over, we'll sit down and talk about nutrition things that I have found to be beneficial. Some of it you guys have probably heard me say before, but either way, I'm still share it again because I think it's important. Yeah, well, I'm about to do everything I said I'm gonna do, and I will see you in the morning with full body lift in the morning on Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, I feel it. It feels weird. I haven't had my hair in like a ponytail in like over 2 weeks. Like, what's going on? She's back. Wow. Okay. Anyways, this morning we are lifting. Like I said yesterday, it is 4:01. It is 4:01 a.m. I'm about to head out now. I am a little tired. I was on pace, right? I was on pace to go to sleep at a decent time. At the time I desired to go to sleep, but my hair took me a little bit longer than I expected. I'm like normally 45 minutes, maybe an hour, I can get the front of my hair done. It took me an hour and a half. Make it make sense. And after that, I had to come out and like clean up for what I had meal prepped, because like, you know, let my food cool down and sit or whatever, and not immediately store it in the refrigerator. So yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit later than I wanted to last night. So I'm a wee bit tired this morning, but we're gonna push through. Hopefully tonight and get to bed at a decent time. I don't have too much on my planner to do. But good morning, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna record this morning just because I need to get in and get out. And I'm tired. I don't know. I may record, I may not. I probably won't. I don't know. I also don't think there's anything else for me to say. I just wanted to come and say hello, good morning. It is Tuesday and I'm getting active. Oh my goodness. Wait. She's back. Okay. Hey y'all, it is Wednesday night. Let me catch you up. I'm about to go to bed. Well, I'm in the bed. I'm about to go to sleep. It is 8:35 p.m. because I'm trying to do better. Last night I didn't get a lot of hours of sleep. Tonight I'm trying to. Of course, I have a lift in the morning, lower body, but I might make it full body because I don't know if it just depends. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep it lower body because I don't know if I'll have a chance to work out on Saturday, but really all I have to do is just get up earlier. Like, that's all I gotta do. So you know what? I'm gonna keep it like it's supposed to be. Today I did not go for my run. This morning I had a 5 a.m. session with a client. 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and then I went to work at 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. And then I went to go take photos for Q. I got back home. I edited those photos. I just took a shower. I'm in bed, okay? So ain't no run happening today. I may make up make it up tomorrow, but I really need to edit tomorrow when I get off work. So I just don't know yet. Either way, I received a question on last week's video, and it was, I have my notes ready. Can you talk about the nutritional aspect of your journey in terms of fat loss and weight loss? Of course, yes, I'm ready. All right, so I have a bunch of notes here. I'm going to try to stay on topic as much as I can without rambling, so let's go. For me, I feel like these are the things that I've done nutrition-wise that has really helped me to see the most progress. These are things that I feel like are sustainable and have just played a huge part in me dropping body fats, dropping weight, and especially around my midsection, because I've told you guys before, like I tend to hold a lot of fat in my upper body, being my arms, my back, my midsection. So I've seen a huge difference. And so the nutritional side of things are, I track macros. And again, this is not for everyone. Like I've said that time and time again, if you know that tracking macros will end up leading you in an unhealthy place, then, you know, don't do it. However, for me, I have to track my macros because otherwise I don't know what I'm consuming. I'm all over the place with it. So I track them every single day. And to let y'all know that I'm still doing that, I'm still on my streak. Let's see what today is. Day 79, I'm tracking my macros straight without missing a single day. That's what apart for me. After a while, it's become part of my routine, and it doesn't feel like I'm doing too much. And some reasons why you may want to track your macros is to make sure you're, one, not overeating, so then you're in a caloric surplus, but also that you are not undereating drastically. And obviously it depends on your goals, because if you want to put on weight, then you need to be in a surplus. There's a time and place for maintenance. There's time and place for maintenance, surplus, and deficit. But make sure you're eating enough. And I've seen that with my clients. I've had ladies come to me where they weren't eating enough. They're eating one meal a day, fast food. We had to get them into a routine of waking up and eating something, even if it's a snack. 'Cause a lot of people say, I don't like breakfast. I don't like to eat breakfast. I'm not hungry in the morning, which I get. But once you start implementing like a little snack in the morning, like it could literally be a granola bar. Let's say a granola bar. After a while, your appetite is going to start increasing in the morning. You're typically going to want to have some type of breakfast. But definitely getting in 3 meals throughout the day. I try my best to stick to that. I rarely eat snacks. If I do, it's going to be like I'm already off track. This is not even on my notepad, I don't think. I eat like, what is this, y'all? This is a rice cake with like almond butter and banana on it. I'll have chips, of course, sometimes, but I don't eat a whole lot of snacks. Most of my food is meals. I cook more at home than I eat out. However, I'm all about balance, so you will see me eat out, especially if you watch the weekly vlogs. But what I try to do, not during my video, y'all hear that? They've been out there working on that car all day, all day. It is about balance. So I do definitely eat out. I don't eat a lot of fast food, but I will have like pizza or like, is Five Guys considered fast food? Because I love me a Five Guys burger and French fry. But it's all about balance. Throughout the week, I am on it. I'm at home. I'm eating my chicken, my Brussels sprouts. You know what? I'll get into it in a second. I'm eating those things, and then on Saturdays, typically, when I have like the most time to work out, I'm burning heck of calories. That's when I'll have like my meal that doesn't necessarily align with my goals. Or if I know that I'm doing something that weekend, like celebrating someone, going out for a birthday party or whatever it may be, and I want to indulge in wherever I'm going, then I will keep the rest of the week pretty clean. So I cook more than I eat out. I've heard a lot of people say that they feel like groceries is more expensive than eating out. In my opinion, if you're eating Whole Foods and whatnot, it's not. I find purchasing groceries to be cheaper than eating out, unless you're eating like a 4 for $4. Then of course. But Whole Foods. I can't express that enough. Pre-made meals, a whole bunch of packaged stuff. It's super processed. It has a whole lot of additives. A lot of times it has a whole lot of hidden fat. Not even hidden, is there? A whole lot of fat. So I like to eat a lot of fruits, vegetables, and that's how I get my fiber. Fiber has been a game changer, like making sure that I'm eating enough fiber. I definitely think has helped with like not being as bloated and just being regular. 4 minutes. 1 second, y'all. I gotta erase some stuff. We back. Whole foods, whole foods, whole foods. Please eat your fruits and vegetables. There gotta be at least one or two of them you like. Like right now, I'm obsessed with Brussels sprouts. Fruits and vegetables to get your fiber in. Water intake. I drink a minimum of 80 ounces a day. You see me with my tumblers all the time. A minimum of 80. I'm going through 2 of those a day. Sometimes I'm hitting my 3rd one. I personally am drinking 80 ounces at least of water per day. I like to carb cycle. It's not a requirement. It's not a you have to do it. It's something that I enjoy and I think works well for me and it's sustainable. So basically what carb cycling is, just to give you a quick rundown. Days where I'm lifting, I tend to have more carbs. Days where I'm at rest, or it's like a recovery day or a low like mileage run day, then I'm having lower carbs or I'm having a moderate amount of carbs. I just base my carb intake off of my physical activity for the day. But overall, I'm still in a caloric deficit right now. Being in a caloric deficit, I track my food in MyFitnessPal. You can also look up how many carbs and how your macros should look. If you look up a TDEE calculator on Google, you can just type in TDEE. It'll bring up different calculators and you can see what's your maintenance calories, what's your surplus, and what's a deficit, and then how much of either way it is, to help you gauge how much you should be taking, as well as your macros. I also try to stick with things that have less ingredients. So if I have the option between 2 different, let's say spicy mayo sauces that I'm buying from like H-E-B, I want to look at the one that has the least amount of ingredients and like the more like I can understand what it's saying, ingredients, you know, like the more simple ingredients. Even though that tends to be a little bit more expensive, I'm okay with that. Even if I'm ordering online from H-E-B, I will look at the ingredients on something before I purchase it. Because if y'all haven't noticed, a lot of things now, not a lot, quite a few things I'll come across, on the back of it, it'll say contains bioengineered food. Excuse me? Bio who? Where? And why? So yeah, I definitely pay attention to the ingredients list. Sauces definitely add up. If you love to coat your chicken in, I don't know, sweet and sour sauce, that's a whole lot of added calories. Not saying not to use any, however, just be mindful of how much of the sauce you're using. Also, I've been paying attention to how my body feels. I'm sorry, I've been saying a lot of you. I need to put this back on me. These are the things that I do. Pay attention to how my body feels. For example, I love cheese. Y'all know I've always loved cheese. Always love cheese. Like, give me cheese and crackers and I'll just sit there and eat it for hours. I love cheese. And dairy doesn't tend to bother me like milk, or like regular milk, 2%, whatever. It doesn't bother me. Ice cream, sour cream, like I love it all. Butter, all of that. Yogurt does not agree with me. And I had to learn it the hard way. But I would get bloated. I realized that after I would have smoothies with yogurt in it, Greek yogurt specifically, because I don't like the texture of regular yogurt. I like Greek yogurt. I used to get so bloated and so I wouldn't be regular, as much. And I realized that it was the yogurt. So I had to take it out of my diet, even though I do like Greek yogurt. So I pay attention to how my body responds to different foods. I am sure to get my protein intake in as well. That is so important, especially for me wanting to retain and or put on muscle mass. So you guys see me eat a lot of chicken. I love salmon, smoked salmon, ground turkey. I'm sure there's some other things I'm missing. Ground beef, steak, all of that. It does get boring sometimes. I'm going to be honest with the nutrition. Sometimes I'm like, all right, I'm over this. But I have a relationship with food now where I eat for my health and not necessarily for taste. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but to me, I'm having it for the first time. Like, I've had it before. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm eating for my health. Yeah. I mean, there are times I eat for enjoyment. Like if I go out to dinner or, my Saturday meal. But the rest of the time, and it's not that I don't enjoy what I'm eating. It's just like, it's just chicken, Brussels sprouts, and some penne pasta. It's good. It's not like, oh my gosh, that was so amazing. But it's good. Like, I don't mind it. It's fine. I eat for my goals for the most part. And when it does get boring, then sometimes I will make like turkey burgers. And then I'm like, ooh, this is so good. It feels like I'm having a burger every day. Yeah. I stay on course 80% of the time. I think I kind of touched on this already. I love chocolate. I realize there are things that I can't have in my apartment because I'm going to tear them up. Them chips, them Siete chips, tear them up. Them chocolate covered almonds, tore them up. ended up with a cavity. I haven't had a cavity in like over 10 years. I was like, what is this? What do you mean? Stop buying them immediately. And I have not had chocolate covered almonds. I was eating them for breakfast. I was eating them for dinner. I was eating them at any time of the day. I was eating them right before bed. Like, I love them. So I had to realize like what things I just could not control myself around and just not bring it home. And if I do, like say for instance, have a taste for it, then I have to get a single serving and that's it. That is it. For me, prepping either as I go if I have the time to do it, or prepping for like 2 days at a time. So if I make chicken today, I'll go ahead and season my chicken, and then I'll cook it over the course of the week, like every other day, so that it's not like been sitting there for forever cooked and it's kind of fresh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I kind of cook as I go, or every 2 days or so. But those are quite literally the things that I did. I hope that doesn't seem long, because it's really not that complicated, at least in my opinion, but I've also been doing it for a while, so my view of it could be a little skewed. It could be a little skewed. I hope that covered like and answered the question, like the nutritional aspect of your journey in terms of fat loss and weight loss. Yeah, being in a caloric deficit, you cannot remain in a caloric deficit all the time. Like, it is a time to be in a maintenance, and if you want to grow, sometimes you want to be in a surplus. It just all depends. But yeah, that's everything. I will see you guys in the morning. I think I will be recording. Yeah, okay. Today is Thursday. You would have saw like 2 clips of me in the gym this morning. I only had time for 4 movements, y'all. 4 movements, and that was it. I did the power squat pendulum machine. And I went kind of light on it, actually. I think I only ended up, well, first and foremost, I didn't even load the machine correctly. I was off 1 plate on one side for a whole set, and I was like, what? How did you do that, Jasmine? So I think I only went up to 4 plates on a 25 today instead of 5 plates. I won't feel it, so I did what I could. I followed that up with kettlebell single leg RDLs, which you guys would have seen. I got up to 80 pounds. I think that, yeah, the last kettlebell, the gray one, was 80 pounds. Those felt good. They didn't really give hypertrophy, it gave more strength. Like, my posterior chain really felt strong, and it moved as a unit versus like I truly felt like my hamstrings super engaged, which you did not see because it was kind of crowded in the area. I also did glute hypers, and then my last set of them I actually did back extensions instead of hypers, just from some lower back work, because I never did lower back, like isolated. What else? I was supposed to do leg extensions and leg curls. Those were being used. I did seated abductions. I feel like there was probably one more thing on my list I was supposed to do, but today was all lower body, and it was like a kind of a lot of accessory work, because Tuesdays and Saturdays I really go hard with hamstrings. So today was supposed to be like a lighter day with hamstrings specifically and lower body overall. Tuesdays and Thursdays I go heavy with my squats, and I go lighter if I do any squats on Saturday, but I will do some type of like leg extension, some type of lunge, split squat, something like that. So yeah, that was this morning, which you guys would have seen. You didn't see a lot of it, my bad, my apologies. I did want to come on and close this vlog out, but I also wanted to mention, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, I think I can't just be using the word friend lightly, but like, me and a homegirl at the gym, we cool or whatever. Like, we were seeing each other, you know, in the mornings early, whatever. On Saturdays, we'll see each other, whatever. You know, I would speak or whatever. And then, like, we just be in each other's vicinity or whatever. And so, like, I was like, what's your name? She was like, oh. And I was like, this is what I thought your name is. Do y'all ever name people before y'all meet them? Because, like, they give you a vibe. Like, oh, I think this might be that person's name. Yeah, I did that. And I was like, oh, I was off. But, like, she's cool or whatever. So, that was nice. This is, like, one of the first times I've ever made, like, let's just say a homegirl. I made a homegirl. Well, that sounds weird. This is one of the first times like I had that type of interaction the entire time I've been in Houston. If I did meet someone, it was because like I saw someone else. Like if I, for example, saw Tia in the gym, Tia might be with someone, introduce me to that person, then going forward, I would speak to that person. But for me to just like start talking to someone or someone to start talking to me in the gym is rare and does not happen often. It probably has a lot to do with my facial expressions. But yeah, there's that. So I just thought that was really cool. What else? Oh, I might have already talked about it. Like, it's not done yet, but I might have gone back and talked about it. But plyo, I was looking at footage today, and I really have to do better with my landing. I shouldn't be landing so hard. I need to be a little bit lighter on my feet. So when I was doing like the box jumps, like the single leg lateral box jumps, I also did some going forward. In the sagittal plane, I realized that like I'm moving heavy. I'm moving very heavy. And the explosiveness is just not looking as explosive as I would like it to. So there are some things I do want to work on in the plyo realm. Oh, and a good day to start that is tomorrow, because tomorrow is plyo day. So I'm just going to try to be lighter on my feet. Hopefully you guys will see progress over time. Hopefully there will be progress over time. But yeah, I think that was pretty much it this week. If I had to rate it like a 1 out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7.893. Yeah, 7.893 would probably work. There was room for improvement, specifically sleep. And I did not do my run from yesterday. Yeah, I probably need to drop that down to like we're gonna rate it a 4. We're gonna rate it a 7.56 instead. 561. 7.561 because I missed a run, and I didn't go on my long walk on Sunday because I went to church, and my sleep was tore up this week. It was all over the place. Also, I think I'm gonna switch Wednesday to a rest day perhaps, because it's my most client heavy day outside of Monday, but Monday's like the beginning of the week, so I can start it off and just do what I gotta do. But by Wednesday, I'm like tired, and I don't want to keep missing runs, so maybe I will switch Sundays and Wednesdays and just make sure either getting a run or a long walk on Sundays, and Wednesdays can be my rest day. Also, I'm still going to look for a 10K because I have to redeem myself. I had to redeem that medal. That was not cool. I need to find my phone. 1 second. What else? Is that it? Let me check. Nope, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching week 42. We literally only have 10 more weeks till the year's over, I think, but at least until this series is over. I love you guys so much. Per usual, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please don't hesitate to leave them down below. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel, quite literally helps the channel. Even if you don't want to comment, I mean, if you liked it, can you hit the heart? If you like it, can you subscribe? Thank you very much. I hope you guys have an amazing week. If anyone has any runs coming up, I hope they go extremely well. I will update you guys on the 10K that I do choose, and just be blessed. I love you. Jesus love you. Have an amazing day.